Israel's judicial overall train left the station on Monday, leaving a trail of mass protests and even some counter-protests behind it. Thousands took to the streets in Jerusalem and elsewhere in Israel as the Knesset votes on the first reading of a bill that would shift judicial appointments.
They want to change the whole democratic system and to ruin our justice system, and we're trying to stop that.
Protests on Monday included blocking main highways and even physically preventing coalition members of parliament from leaving their homes. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu slammed the protest leaders but argued that there is still room for compromise.
Unfortunately, the protest leaders are trampling on democracy. They don't accept the election results. They don't accept the majority decision. They don't condemn calls for the murder of the Prime Minister and his family members. They don't condemn calls to harm Knesset members. They block roads and call for civil unrest. They shamelessly call for civil war and blood in the streets. They are threatening with bullying against MKs. I say today to the leaders of the opposition, stop the bullying and start the dialogue. There is more than enough time to talk, if there is real willingness to talk.
The legislation in question will essentially give the governing majority control over who selects Israeli judges and constrain Supreme Court review of basic laws.
Tonight, the state of Israel will take the first step towards becoming a non-democratic state. The government is putting the first reading to abolish democracy in Israel. They've blocked any attempt at dialogue while they continue to run amok for hasty and irresponsible legislation.
While a first reading is not the track where legislation becomes law, opponents hold it's the most detrimental, as the second and third reading can be blitzed through. Meanwhile, dialogue between both sides on this contentious issue is still being urged, particularly by the Israeli president, Isaac Herzog. Either way, Monday was yet another dramatic day in Israel's democracy, emphasizing the great divide between two opposing political camps over the country's future.